I want what I really, really want.
I forget the Lady Gaga part, and every week I'm like, I hear it on the telephone. I can like hear it in my head. Opening my comments back up. Welcome to our live stream, our weekly time that we like to touch base with you guys. Tell you what's been going on. Right now, we're still in the middle of troubleshooting our streaming, but I think we're kind of getting there. There's some issues for Natalie right now. We're figuring it out.
Yeah.
So, but let us know how it's sounding, how it's looking, if you detect any issues, especially can you hear me? Because we still are figuring out my mic situation, though. Last week seemed promising. Last week seemed good.
I don't know what's happening. Mine is now I can't hear Tara.
Yeah. Now I can't hear me, so.
I can if I wear this headphone, but for whatever reason, my speaker has chosen. Guys, the world is collapsing around me very quickly. It's imploding.
Yeah. All right. Let's kick this off by saying hi. I want to see who is out there in the chat. So sound off. Natalie's going to read your handles off. Say hi. You were able to do that, right? I didn't even check. Okay, cool. Just making sure. There's been weeks for technical things. All right. Go for it, guys. Let's say hi.
Dudes. There, that's it.
That's it. Handles red.
Dudes are here. Oh no, Shannon West. Hello. It's not stress that kills us; it's our reaction to it.
I think it depends on what level stress you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean your body's reaction to the stress, because you have heart attacks, things like that. David Faith, hello. Blair, howdy. A little weird pink hand waving. I don't get what's happening. Many guitar mods, howdy doody. Jack Boots, hello. Gan Boots. Lido Boots. Hello. Happy good Monday. Good Monday to you. A good Monday to you.
A good morning to you.
Stephen Brown, hello. Happy bum bums, everyone. I know we don't have the bum bums currently. No. When we pay for this thing, we can put the bum bums back in there.
Yes, you'll see that duck go bye-bye, we're on the brink of duck go bye-bye, which is good. Yeah, that means things are progressing.
We just haven't decided. We're okay. Just chill, guys.
Listen, we are slow moving with changes. We take our time with things. We like to change. We like to check all the things.
Let's see who else. Desiree live chat. I don't even know about that anymore because I'm in StreamYard and the comments are just what they are. I haven't noticed if I'm missing anyone. You guys tell me. Toby, hey. Debbie Lehrman is here. Hello. I see Tara is having my morning sun problem. Desiree says I got to the bottom of this list.
What's my sun problem? Oh, this stuff right here.
The suns.
Yeah, I needed to put the curtain up, and I didn't do it.
My light shall change. My light shall change. There's clouds.
Oh, I'm waiting for it.
We'll just see what happens.
I'll hold and wait for that. Welcome to our live stream. It's been. We are clocking through, figuring out how to live stream, working on lots of some back end stuff. Like we're getting there with life. We have a table read coming up, actually. It's exciting for turns out. A virtual table read with our director, other producer. Probably have Brian, my boyfriend, reading the action for me. My boyfriend. Mostly because he's in the same room. It's like really
Pierre Kelly. Hello, Pierre
Kelly. Afternoon, boys and girls. It must be afternoon in Paris. Hi, Kitty.
Yeah.
You want to come up here? Key, come on. Oh, we're about to have a gizmo, guys.
Tommy's upset right this very minute, and I don't know why. Yeah, it's not happy.
Okay.
I just started and I'm not happy about it either. Okay.
Oh, you're like, now is not the time, Tummy.
Now is not the time, Tummy.
Tummy. Tummy.
I detect an issue. I don't own Terra Sweater. Yeah, Terra Sweater's pretty badass. I'm going to throw that out there.
Love this.
The back of it's awesome too. It's not just a one side. Like
it's
a lot of times
sides.
The print's only on the front. But yeah, the fact that it's on the back too.
It's both sides. I'm not gonna lie. This is a Shein purchase. This is a fast fashion. I initially got it. I was like looking for work clothes for winter because it's so cold at work. So I went to Shein. I was like, I don't want to spend a ton of money on the work clothes, but I really they'd get destroyed. And the couple of things I bought from Shein have lasted a few years now. So it's not like they haven't fallen apart, oddly. So I was like shopping around on Shein. I was like, oh, this would be funny to wear at Idol. That's hilarious. I just thought it was funny. And then I get it and it's so soft.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks so cute on me. I was like, oh, no, this can't go to work. This has to be worn in real life. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't make the work, like the work downgrading. It got upgraded immediately to real clothes.
He like opened it and it wasn't like this really stiff, hard fabric.
I was like fully thinking it was going to be like really crummy knitting or bad fabric or something, or not really knitted. I thought maybe it was going to be like printed on here or something, because it's just
Oh yeah. I saw a video that was a woman. It was a husband with his wife at like a Target or something, and he was making fun of her because her tactile thing is she has to touch things, but once she touches something that has a bad touch, she has to touch something that's not like that. So like, she was talking about the dryness of fabrics, and like I have a sweater that I just bought at the Goodwill, it's sitting over there, but like it's a really dry, and ever since she said that, I can feel that, like, oh, that's that dry cotton, and supposed to like you touch something, it's a buttery is the word she was using for the other one.
This is buttery. I expected dry. I expected many bad things, and then
Tara,
really quick, come here.
Okay, what's up? I have a pineapple conversation for you.
Okay,
check your phone, but don't let anybody know you're doing it. I sent you a text. Don't. Anyway, so.
Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm with you. There's a couple things I get text back that I meant to say. Like, let's not.
Yeah.
There are things. Okay.
Sorry guys. That was a true pineapple moment.
Oh no.
You think you know everything. You don't know what's on our phone. So we got secrets. Shush, our secret time.
Shush, our secret. Yes. I would hate the kegs to kick on that. Yes, exactly the issue, David. Like yesterday or the day before, I was wearing one of my old crummy sweaters that I wear to work, and a keg kicked all over me. Not just like a little kick, but like the dramatic ones. Cloth ruining kickery. Yeah. That's literally what happened. It was also there's like a 50-50 chance that Brian forgets I'm live streaming and he's in the shower right now. So guys,
there's barging in naked.
There's a 50-50 he comes in this door.
You just like block that door a little bit better. Like why don't you just
I'm gonna
your body.
I'm gonna be right here. Just so we
all
know.
I know what that door's shaped like. Okay. Yeah.
Like I think he'll get that. I think he'll get that before.
By then I figure it out.
I was filming something the other day and I just edited it, which we'll talk about more off camera. But I was filming the other day and he walked into the shot and goes, "Oh, ah!" And I was like, "It's okay." And like his reaction was so. I hadn't watched it back yet, and I finally watched it back and was editing it last night. And he was so cute. It was like, you just made the cut because that was adorable. You made the long cut.
Yeah, Shannon said, "I'll pay for Tara to move out of the way."
Okay, Shannon.
I'll
let Brian know that he is now going to be starting his OnlyFans account. It's only him coming in behind me during live streams.
That's funny.
Oh, Kitty. I'm sorry, Kitty. Kitty's sitting on the edge of my leg right now, and her face keeps hitting the table, and she refuses to get to.
Poor baby.
I know, she's so cute. Hi, baby. Today we discovered that I found a tiny little bell that fell off something during Christmas time, and last night I threw it at her.
Earlier,
and she was like, "What is this?" And now it's the new favorite thing that she may chase around a bell, guys, just in case you hear like a tingle, tingle, tingle in the background.
So I like that you just said discovered, because that's the terminology that Waffles and Pip are using right now.
Oh my God, yes. Okay, there's a new corner in town. We're going to call this self-care corner.
Finch Corner.
Only because it's a C. Finch Corner is really what it is. Guys, listen. Guys, we both downloaded this Finch app.
We were talking about it last week. We did talk about it last week.
App, in case you don't know what's going on, there's this app, this little Finch app. You can't really see it. Oh,
There you
yep,
go.
same. There.
Finch.
So next to my Duolingo that I never use,
I know
here's
it
the
bothers me
Finch.
because the Duolingo guy is evil.
Yeah, they're next to each other. Anyways, Finch app, self-care app. If you don't know what I'm talking about, self-care app, it's like a Tamagotchi, but it's attached to you taking care of yourself, basically.
I mean,
Melly
it's like
downloaded it
washing your
first.
face and changing your clothes. Like, I mean, that level of like taking care of yourself.
Nelly was having a moment and downloaded it as a way to like, get some traction in life. And then I was like, well, that just sounds like fun. So I downloaded it as well. And it is the only app I've ever stuck with consecutively for 14 days. I'm very proud. I screenshotted my 14 days. I
I
was
think
very
I'm on
proud of myself.
17.
Are you really?
I don't know.
Could
I guess I
not,
should find out.
and not even like you. Okay, so I realized like not every day is like I need to work on my self-care or I'm feeling crummy kind of a day.
No, some days it's easy.
Some days it's easy. And I also realized that like I am one of my qualities about myself that I don't like that much is it's so hard for me to form good habits. Any habit. Any habit. Like struggle to make new habits. This little app has gamified habit forming and now I've actually started drinking water consistently. That's something I suck at is drinking water, which you would think I can be like like dying of thirst and I'll still ignore
Yeah.
drinking water because that's just who I is.
Yeah, there's no habit forming for this for me. Like it's not
Yeah.
doing that portion. I mean, and I'm terrible at forming habits. Maybe I'm just terrible or because it's not helping with that. But it does like I know that this is on my checklist just to wash my face. Just wash your face. Just do it. Like,
Yeah.
like, and a lot of them like are little things. I mean, like, wash my face. I'm really bad about washing my face. Like, but the other one was the other one is changing my clothes. If I'm not leaving the house, I stay in my pajamas until it's time to get back in my pajamas, and maybe I'll change pajama parties.
Hell
I,
yeah.
mean, I just read party in here at the same time as said pajama party. No, but so like that one is like, okay, I'll just put on some clothes, and making your bed. Like there's like little psychological things that it makes you do that like are make you more productive, and then just
Yeah.
reflecting on the things of going, yeah, I am in a really bad mood and naming the reason you're in your bad mood.
Naming your
And
feelings.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've been doing that. It's tricked me into doing more of this like writing about my feelings because you get points
Mm-hmm.
for it. I realized like, oh, I get points for writing about my feelings and I get more points the more I write.
The more you write, I found that one out today. Like,
The more you write.
And maybe it's because this, or maybe it's because it was last night when I went to bed, and then maybe it's because this, and I'm like, the points are building up, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Yes.
well maybe it's because of.
I started using my dictation for it instead of like typing because it's even easier to
Mm.
just talk about my feelings. I'm like racking up some point, guys. But listen, my little Finch's house is really cool. Right now we're going with very like gnome like forest vibes. I've got myself a little cute
And
bed of lights
dinosaurs.
on it and a dinosaur. I couldn't say no to the dinosaur book holder.
Do
Couldn't
you
say
know
no
that
to
there's a
that.
dinosaur cave backdrop, so it looks like
I haven't seen that yet.
Okay, well I'll buy it and send it to you if I see
Okay.
it again.
I'll
And then
send
can
you a
live in
camp door.
cave.
Yeah. That's fun. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm obsessed. Right now, my little Finchy guy, Waffles. Mine's
Mhm.
name's Waffles. Waffles is in Australia right now, going on Australian adventures. It's been very fun. If you suck at drinking water, try ice. No, it's not, Steven, that's worse. That's never gonna happen. Ice ain't gonna it's
Mhm.
just I don't know what the problem is with me drinking more water. Like, yes, I know it's healthy for you, blah, blah, blah. I know my skin would look 10 times younger if I would just drink water, and I won't do it. I
But
don't
are
know
you
what my
drinking
issue is.
other beverages in
I
that
do.
time?
I drink like a
So
lot of other
the way I
things.
had to do it, because I hate drinking water and I was really bad at it, I had to go, and I'm not that I do it consistently all the time, but it was like after noon, I'm not drinking any more coffee. It's water for
Mhm.
the rest of the day until
Yeah.
like I'm only allowed to drink water. And so if if you just have a glass full of water next to you at all times versus
Yeah.
before it was Coke and it was,
Oh.
sodas and stuff like that. And so I'm not drinking, you go to tea. I don't, like I don't
Mhm.
have any soda water or anything like that. It's just water is the only thing I'm allowed to have. And I haven't died yet.
Well, and people there's like I don't know if this is true or not. Like soda water, like plain, no flavored water with carbonation in it doesn't count. I
Yeah,
don't
not
I don't know if that's true. I don't
it
know.
doesn't that's the thing is it doesn't not count, it just doesn't hydrate the same way.
Yeah, I
Not
can see
as
that
good for you.
because I can drink that and still be thirsty. Because that's what I drink. Like buckets of is soda. I love soda water. Like
Mhm.
I at work will like my shift drink now is I fill my little canteen up with soda water every time I leave work. Like I'm
Mhm.
stealing soda water. Like anyone cares. That I cannot get enough soda water, and apparently it doesn't. There's theories that it doesn't count. I'm gonna buy you an old school canteen. I do drink more water out of my water bottle. It tastes better than a glass for me. I don't know why. Like drinking out of a water glass doesn't work as well as drinking out of my little water
Really?
bottle. Yeah, for some reason
Mm.
it tastes better and I'm more likely to drink it. Sweet tea for
Tara does
Tara,
have a
extra
Soda
lemon.
Stream thing.
I
Brian
do.
said,
We have two different ones. Because of the merging of stuff. Actually, mine's gone. We switched to Brian's because I didn't like you had to add like the little AB
mm.
things and it doesn't always work. And then it starts forming these really weird ice crystals on it if you don't clean it regularly. And I was like, this is not the life I'm gonna live. I'm not cleaning this machine.
Are you talking about Coke or Seltzer Club Soda? Tara's
Club
talking
soda.
about Club Soda. I'm talking
Club
about
soda.
Coke.
Yeah. What, Katie? Do you need pets? She just like mute at me. She went, mute.
Hmm.
I'm talking too much, she says. Plain lemon and lime juice, carbonated spring water got me off drinking high sugar sodas. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I haven't had it. I don't really drink soda water anymore, like Coca-Cola, any of those. That's not my jam anymore. It's soda waters,
Hi,
and
Brian.
I I definitely buy the cans too. But for me, I'm like, I know it's like ridiculous to buy, $4, $5 worth of soda water, but like when I compare that to the Jameson I was buying, like, nah, it's cheap.
Yeah.
Compared to what I was spending on alcohol, like now we're good. You can buy it. I've had this caveat. You can buy as much soda water as you want, Tara, because it's way better than the
Yeah.
alcohol you were buying. Because I was buying the
That's true.
really big bottles. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Why
Do you
is it
want?
all caps, Brian Newland? Say hi to Brian so he'll calm
I
down.
did. You just
Oh,
talk.
okay.
You
Maybe
don't
he's
listen to me
responding.
talking. No,
Oh, okay.
I replied to that.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
I said, "Hi,
I didn't hear
Brian."
you. I didn't hear you. I was too busy talking about soda water, my obsession. Are you happy now, Katie? I'm sitting here cross-legged and she's perched up on one of my legs, like
Mhm.
one of my crossed legs. Like she's like wobbling back and forth right now. She's gonna fall
Yeah.
off. Yeah, I don't know how she's maintaining it. Especially because she's a little tubby right now.
Ben
She's a
said I
little
quit
heavier.
drinking because it was freaking expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. It is. And it's bad for many things. Bad for my liver. I'm
Mm.
sure my liver's fine by now, but back in the day, I was really, really like preoccupiedly worried about my liver, but at the same time struggling to quit drinking. Like
Yeah.
I was convinced I was ruining my liver. I haven't had that
Yeah.
thought in a long time, but I was like making hibiscus tea a lot, drinking that, or like taking breaks because of my liver, but then just going back to drinking and like
Yeah.
I was really worried about my health, but also not doing anything about
Not doing
it.
anything about it though. Yeah.
That wasn't scary enough to stop me yet.
It wasn't for my health that I stopped.
No,
Mental,
no,
maybe. Yeah.
no. There's a lot of other things that got me to stop drinking. And now I can't go back on it. Too many people know.
Well, I'm glad we're all keeping you in check.
Basically. No, it's not the only reason. I also just genuinely don't. I've reached that place where I don't like the smell of it or the
Mhm.
experience of it anymore. My dad was asking me about Brian and I was like, how's that going? Like with the rum and the drink. And he's my dad's finally been watching Brian's content. He's like, he's really into rum. I was like, yeah, he is very into rum. Is like a lot. Like how's that going with you? I was like, I don't. I genuinely do not.
Thank
Rum.
goodness it wasn't whiskey. It wasn't whiskey.
Oh my god! If he was a whiskey guy, I think it would be worse for me in that I really don't like the smell of whiskey anymore.
Oh, now
Like
you've got like
that.
the never agains.
Oh god, the smell. Like whenever they're making batch cocktails at work, and it's like an overwhelming amount of whiskey into a container, like it makes me nauseous. Tequila, a small portion of tequila, makes me nauseous. Rum, at least most of the time, smells pretty. Like I want a candle made of it, but
Mhm.
not like I want to consume it. Like it doesn't. I'm like, that's. I'm just glad Brian didn't hyperfixate on like trains, because then my house would be full of trains or action figures, because then I'd have walls of action figures and I would be supportive because I love him.
But
I'm
also
glad at
you'd have
least
walls of action figures that you would have to
I'm
do.
just the bottles are way easier to dust and clean. I understand it without having to really get involved in it. Like
It's
I
not
wouldn't
nearly as embarrassing.
no. There I wouldn't know what to say if he was like super into like really into D&D and like had a bunch of D&D figures, and like I would just be like, yeah, that's I'm so happy for you. The Lord of the Rings stuff, like I like Lord of the Rings.
David, you have a problem with action figures.
Sorry.
Yes.
I would not like I have Legos, but sorry. I can't connect. I can't get over the bridge from Legos to action figures in my world for whatever reason. I don't know. Legos are different. Clearly.
Blair says every man has a thing, but we all have our thing too. Like,
Yeah.
like rocks.
Yeah.
There are rocks all over Tara's house.
They're everywhere. And they're not even like, when Natalie says rocks, you're probably thinking, oh, she means crystals. No. No.
Sometimes, but not
but not all. There's
No.
a pile.
Just pretty
There's
rocks.
a pile of just rocks. Best rocks. I love them. She had to deal with me in Miami when I picked up a giant white rock with little.
Well, you did it at the ranch too.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I
like
mean,
that
at
one.
least in
That's one of my
Miami,
favorites.
like it was like, how are you getting this back home? But
that's why. No, it's way worse at Miami. I will post a picture and with my hand for size, because I picked up this rock and Nallie's like, "Oh my god, are you serious?" Like, yeah, I'm bringing this back. She's like, "How am I'm putting it in my carry-on?" I'm like, and I did. I brought that home with me. It's this
she
big
didn't
rock.
expect anybody else to do it for her, so that's one thing.
I I got that home. I will post a picture in our thing.
Oh my goodness.
I will post a post to Tara's rocks. Tara's, because you're not, it's not cute crystal. I'm not being all wooey. This is like basic run of the mill. I like this brown rock.
Mine is just stuff. Like I don't have like a specific genre of anything. It's just like kitschy, knick-knacky. Like, I'm going to keep this pineapple on my shelf. It's probably got it in the $2 spot, this piñata. And then like, look, here's a little head that it's from this is all memorabilia.
I know what that's from. Yeah.
This is from Drinking Game. And then there's this head. I mean, it's just stuff. It's just things. There's no like rhyme or reason to it. But then you have like, over to my right. No, this is my left. To my left, there's a squirrel who has a parachute on. And then someone sent us that. And then there's, and so it's just stuff.
It's all sentimental. There's all stories behind most of it.
There's definitely no like through line though. I mean, sentimentality is like it. Sentimentality. Natalie doesn't collect like any one thing. I'm not obsessed with rocks. I'm not obsessed with sticks even.
No, she won't bring a stick home. She has a stick.
I did bring a stick home once. Hold on. There's a stick over here.
She's got a good stick. She's got to get the good stick.
I was on set. When I was on set of The Promised Land, it's a gun stick.
Oh my god, that is a gun stick. That's a really good gun stick.
I put it in my belt and walked around with it the whole day.
That's a good stick.
It's a gun stick. It doesn't.
Did you post that on Stick Nation?
No, I didn't. But it's such a good gun stick. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really good gun stick. That's amazing. So
this gun stick now lives in the house as well.
Yeah.
Next to this weird pot that I bought.
I'm just glad that maximalism has come into style now, because now my version of like me trying to get through being a minimalist with Brandon is over. And now it's maximalism with Brian. There's so much stuff in this house. When we finally move out, it's going to be like shocking how much comes out with us, because it's stashed. It's like
I did that.
Yeah,
I went through that with that last move. I mean, and it's going to be shocking. I'm taking up 2 rooms in this house right now, and it'll be shocking the amount of things that will come out of these 2 rooms as well now.
Yeah. And this is like 10 years of life of me living. No, 10 years of me living in this house. It'll be 10 years in February, actually, I think.
Wow.
Or March. Yeah, March. I got my job on the 9th of February and then was making enough money that we decided we were already on the thing to move, but we had decided like, oh great, we're both making more money. Let's go move. And we moved in like March. So I've been in this house for 10 years. So 10 years of being in this home. And it's taken 10 years to get it right. Like to get the hook in the right place for this pot holder. You know how that goes. But 10 years of me like squirreling things places because there are lots of little hiding nooks. And then 20 years in LA. So when I moved here with like a car's worth of stuff.
Right.
Yeah. And like my walls were bare. And I look back at old photos. I'm like, oh, wow. I really didn't. Now it's just like.
Well, and I remember back when I was before I got my own studio, I was in an apartment that it's so funny. Like my costume box was one box that was in the closet. And it was like, that was the most important thing to move for me was the costume box. And we were already doing Python. Yeah. So it was like this one giant suitcase that had just all my costumes in it. And now I have a storage unit full of fucking shit. It's like it's definitely the inflation on costuming is insane.
Yeah.
No, Tara's not necessarily moving anytime soon.
No.
There's no plan for it at this moment.
No.
Yeah.
No, we are hunkering down and staying in this house for at least the next 2 or 3 years. So I'm going to work on some financial things. And then also I'm sure the housing market is about to get all crazy. So very happy to be in a rent controlled apartment
for real
at this juncture in my life. And the rent is, is getting more and more
controlled. Oh wait, what?
Cheap. Yeah. I was like, look at it's controlled. Originally like Brian moved in, it was going to be like, okay, 3 years in this place would get us out of like, get all of our financial ducks in rows and blah, 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 blah. But now it's like, that might extend depending on what happens. So no, I'm moving in soon. And I like this house. It's quirky. It has problems. I'm going to have to regrout the bathroom still, but yeah, rent controlled, living the dream. Literally. I still thank Brandon occasionally.
Bye, Shannon.
Like, bye, Shannon. I still thank Brandon occasionally for finding this spot because he's the one who found this place. And like when Brian moved in, I know it's odd, but I talked to Brandon. I was like, hey, just because he's moving into the place that you found, I feel like I should give you a heads up that like he's moving into the place that you found. And thank you again for the millionth time for finding this amazing spot, this rent controlled dream of mine that I love this house so, so, so much. And you're the one who's responsible for it. So yes, I am living the LA dream of rent control. I'm sorry you didn't like that. I get it. I understand. Poor kitty. I pet her in just the wrong way and we're upset now.
So there's no like smooth sailing into the cat corner conversation.
Oh yeah.
Pumpkin was really, really sick the last couple of days. I have not had a good since Thursday morning when we woke up to Pumpkin having trouble breathing, and he had thrown up quite a few times through the night. We took him to the vet because he was now in like, and the vet first said, the vet was like, he says, if you have the means to do the blood work and the x-rays, he says, I would recommend those, but if you don't, I recommend you put him down. So we did the blood work, and even though we don't have the means to do that right now, we did the blood work and stuff. And interestingly, the stuff came in, and they were worried he was going to have a heart attack any minute. Like he was not breathing well. He was hyperventilating, and also like, anyway, so they did the blood work, and a lot of it came back better than I was expecting. Like his liver's fine. I mean, for his age, and they're like, yeah, he's a senior cat. Which kind of just, he went from being a cat that we couldn't tell was a senior cat to a senior cat pretty quickly in the last year. But his like liver and kidneys and all that are fine. Like they're like for his age, it's what they should look like, but and then everything was heightened a little bit because he was under so much stress. But then his heart was enlarged, and at least one valve, ventricle, I don't know, something was part of his heart was enlarged, and his thyroid is out of fucking control. And that was the one that they were like, so Pumpkin has been hiding in a corner since Thursday. He only comes out to get his meds, which I'm crushing up and putting into a vial, putting into a syringe and then feeding him. But last night, for the first time, because he hasn't eaten since Thursday, last night, I text Tara and I text my mom. I was like, he's purring, because I was reaching the he would come out to go to he was going to the bathroom and he was drinking water. So it wasn't, he wasn't just wasting away in the corner. Otherwise I would have brought him but we were giving his meds and they're not supposed to work that fast. But he was coming out and using the litter box to go to the bathroom, because I've looked up these medications. They're two of them are diuretics. And he was coming out and drinking water. Not often, but he still wasn't eating. So I was sitting on the edge of the floor. I was sitting on the floor and reaching behind the couch, like where he is in this corner, and like petting him. And for the first time, he started purring again. And it was how loud this cat purrs. He was purring super, super, super loud.
Aww.
And then he still wouldn't eat, but he was smelling at treats and stuff, because I just keep trying to bring him something else. And he's like, no. Yeah. But he's trying to like sniffing them. And then this morning, I pulled him out from me. He's coming out, but like I pulled him out this morning and like held him and was petting him. And he was purring so freaking loud. And then I got him to eat half of delectable off of my, so the lickable things. Just put a little on my finger and he would lick it. So he's doing better, trending up. And like it started off where the first time he didn't use the litter box. He can't. So we got him his meds and we brought him into the office instead of the bedroom. The litter box is normally in the bedroom, but we brought the litter box in here, and he's wobbling and barely walking. He's out of it, and he wanders into the bedroom. I'm like, oh, maybe he's more comfortable in there. He walks over to where his litter box had been and just squats in peace there.
Oh,
like, baby. And so he's just sleepwalking, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway, today he did wander out in the hallway for a minute, and he's back in the corner again because we gave him more meds, but like he's going to syringe him senior mush. Yeah, basically what I've been doing is they have these like little milk carton type things, or cat milk. And so I've been taking that and mixing a milliliter of that with his stuff and giving it to them. So that's like the only nutrients he was having for 3 days.
Yeah.
I don't know. But he's like, so I was saying, like, so he would use the litter box, but I know how well he's feeling based off of whether or not he digs and based off of whether or not he covers it up. And he was not. And yesterday, he finally started covering up his pee again. He's like, got enough energy to like cover it up. So anyway, we're not out of the woods by any means, but he is doing better. But he was rough, and it was really rough because he wasn't showing any signs of improvement. I was like, am I just torturing this cat right now? Like, and it was Saturday trying to make the decision of, do we wait for these meds to kick in? Because all they're doing, one's Viagra, actually.
Interesting.
Because it like opens up the blood flow or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And
that makes sense.
there's 4 different pills. One to make him so he doesn't throw up. One for his thyroid, one for his heart, and then one that's the Viagra that's for blood pressure or whatever. Yeah. So hopefully it gets down to just 2. And he's doing much better with the syringe than he does. I knew he would not he does not like his mouth touched. Yeah. Like he never has. So like giving him pills, it's not. And so last night we gave, because it's twice a day. There's 4 pills in the morning, which I just did that wrong in the first place. There's 4 pills in the morning and 2 at night, which I could have done 3 and 3, but I was just stupid about it. And here we are on this rotation now. But so we did last night. We just had 2. So we just gave them to him as pills. And he laid there, and it was like 5 minutes, not 5 minutes. It was like 3 minutes later. And I realized like, he's got this pill just hanging out of his mouth over here because he cannot eat. And I was like, dang it, kids.
Oh my God.
Just hanging there. Anyway, but he looked at me like when I gave him the syringe, because first I made Justin do it each time. And then I gave him the syringe yesterday. Like I syringed it into his mouth. And the first time I did, he kind of just like, his head turned around, like looked at me like, what? Are you serious, woman?
What'd you do?
And then he was like, fine. But he gets mad at Justin. He's like, I don't like you anymore.
Oh
He's getting over
no.
He's getting over it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Gizmo, that instantly senior thing, there's moments where like all of a sudden she's old. I'm like, oh no. Like I think she's gonna have dementia because
Yeah.
she's suddenly really mean and like fighty with me for no reason. I'm like, oh no, you're gonna be a nightmare. You're gonna be a
Mhm.
nightmare of an older cat. She's not gonna get sweeter. She's gonna get meaner. She's gonna be like
Yeah.
Tallulah. She's gonna get real mean. I'm like, cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. Meanwhile, Gray Cat is so sweet. Gray Cat wants to be friends with her so bad, and she's just like, absolutely not. Yeah, I'm sorry, babe. That's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not
But
pleasant. So we're at the vet and they're like, we're going to go do some blood work and Bob, after they just told us like, we'll do
yeah.
these tests, but you should put him down right now. Like, and then I walk out and I'm like tears streaming down my cheeks. Right.
Yeah.
And now the lobby is full. There are like,
Oh,
now I'm
no.
trying not to like, the obvious cry.
Right.
Like, I don't want people in this room who are taking their pet in to see someone. And this woman, as I walk out, she goes, oh, I know those tears. And she's just like, honey, I hope it's okay. And I was like,
Oh, no.
I know, she was so sweet. But she was just like, I mean, she was there with her cat, some other, I mean, it was not for a sad, it wasn't
Yeah,
it
for
was a
regular
regular
stuff.
visit. Yeah. But
Yeah.
she was like, yeah, she just like, oh, I know those tears. And I was like, lady, leave me alone then.
Yeah.
Like, don't talk to me.
Don't touch me. Don't tell me that you know, because I don't like you knowing.
I
That's
know,
really,
no, don't leave me
it's
alone.
really, that's really not cool.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well,
But
I mean,
we're doing better this morning.
Yeah, I was saying the other day, like how lucky Pumpkin is to like have you guys because, end of life was coming at some point, especially for a rough street cat, and like he's
Yeah.
had the most lap of luxury life, and since he's met you guys, and this
Yeah.
is probably like as our pets get older, he's having them a way better experience than out on his own in the cold, blah blah blah, all those sad
Yeah.
thoughts that I have. I'm like, geez, at least like it definitely would be if he wasn't for you guys, it would be
Oh, he would have
I
been
don't
dead
know.
by now. He
He'd
wouldn't
be
have
dead.
he wouldn't have
Yeah.
made it this far.
So he's
He would have died with a raccoon bite on his butt.
probably he's at least got fluffy life right now and happiness and someone who's making him purr.
And huge purrs. My
Yeah.
goodness.
The nicest cats are the streets cats. They're so
Mhm.
sweet and appreciative, unlike some people who think they're street cats. You're not a street cat. She's a street cat for all the 3 weeks. She's a brat.
Very little street cat.
Yeah, she's a brat. That's what she is. You need to be nicer. She's like constantly adjusting herself to stay on my leg.
Oh yeah, the balancing act.
We're dedicated to this. No, we're just gonna keep moving uncomfortably and make this
Mhm.
happen. All right, guys, we're gonna have a joke corner coming up in about 10 minutes, well, 12 minutes, 10 minutes. Joke corners where you guys go out and get your jokes from the internet and come back and bring them to us and we read them. Theme. I'm like looking around my room for the theme.
Dying cats. Just kidding.
Yeah, go find your dying cat jokes.
It would be funny. Pumpkin thinks Natalie is her Pip. No, Natalie thinks Pumpkin is her Pip. Hold on.
No.
One of the things that happened is that Pip, this is right before, Pip got a little micro pet named Pumpkin the Piglet. And so I've been caring for Pumpkin the Piglet as well. And I was just like, look, guys. He's got a griffin now. Did you see his little
No, hold on. This is really important.
The Talon.
I got a little star. Oh no.
We have another friend who's on this app. I won't name any names, but I sent them a pirate hat and I'm upset that they're not wearing it. Why aren't you wearing your pirate hat?
Why aren't you wearing your pirate hat? Oh, I see. That's the coolest micro pet I've ever seen.
Yeah, you probably What?
You've got okay, so I saw this had to be a glitch because there's one day that I was like in the little where you can shop for things for your pet, like clothing and stuff for the house and stuff for them to hold. Mine's currently got a seashell that we got in Melbourne.
I saw that. Yeah.
There was one day.
I thought for sure it was giving Piggy the conch. I thought it was an inside joke.
Kind of, yeah. But there's one where I saw one day like a stuffed finch. It was like 20,000 rainbow stones. Yes, rainbow stones is the currency of our world.
Currency of the finch.
It was 20,000. I was like, how can anything be so expensive in Finchyland? Who has enough rain? I spend all my, what's happening now?
And then you saw that I had one.
Yeah, and then I was like, how did you get that? How did you get this 20,000 rainbow stone
It might be
finch?
because you're in Australia and it takes a lot to ship it there, Tara.
Maybe that's the shipping cost. Like when I'm looking on eBay at old Legos, they get you on the shipping. It's like, oh, $20 for this old used set, but it's like $50 for the shipping.
Mm-hmm.
eBay is evil.
Lord of the Flies reference. Thank you, Blair. Thank you for getting that.
Ooh, pet waffle. Pet waffle. Pet.
You tap Waffle to pet him?
How do you pet him?
Like this?
Oh, yeah. Okay, that works too. Quest completed. Practice gratitude. Repeat this affirmation.
If anybody else
3
wants
times.
to get on to Finch, we can send you our friend links.
Yes.
And don't sign up first. Let us get points for signing you up.
Yes. Okay. Wait. Don't sign up. Message one of us and say you want to get on that sweet Finch game.
Action. Yeah. And then we'll send you a micro pet.
Yeah.
I sent my friend a hedgehog micro pet. And I also sent my friend a pirate hat.
Oh, Desiree. Okay, so Desiree.
We won't out you like I'm not outing my friend right now.
No, about their pirate hat. Okay, Desiree, here, let's go into really nerdy stuff. Desiree says Costco has Legos. Yes, Costco does has Legos. Desiree. Awesome. We will send you the sign up link. Yes, Costco has Legos. So here's the thing. I now have a spreadsheet dedicated to Legos. And and I'm a part of a website called Brick Economy. Brick Economy tells you the original retail price for something and what it's worth. And
my friend just texted me and said, I'm just learning the ropes. My hat is in place.
Amazing. Well done, friend. So now, while Costco has got Legos, they're not always Legos I want, but also they're not actually a good deal. That's what I'm going to tell you. Also, if you buy your Legos on Lego.com, a lot of times it's the same price, and then they send you a free gift. So I'm very much into this free gift thing because they send you pretty cool free gifts. Right now, there's a Valentine's Day one that I want, and I don't have the scratch to buy any Legos, and I'm very sad about it. It's a Lego box of chocolates. And it's way too cute. I'm like,
yeah.
Dang it.
I will say that the one thing I don't like about this app, the one thing I think it's missing is that, so we can interact in the app. We can send each other hugs and high fives.
Yeah.
But I don't like the fact that I can't write my own message. Like want to say, when I say high five, or when you compliment the room or whatever it is that is the little affirmation thing that you're sending to the other person, the good vibes you're sending to your friends. The problem is that you can't personalize it. So I'm like, I want to be able to say good luck on your interview today.
No, I do think it's really funny.
Interview.
Anytime you send me the stretch one, I think it's hilarious.
I do that on purpose though, because I know you have a hard time stretching.
Yeah, I know. Every time you send it to me, I laugh. I'm like, oh my God. And then I don't stretch. And I still don't do it. It's the one I just can't bring myself to do.
Lego jokes is fine.
The problem is I don't know what's wrong with me. Let's do Lego jokes. Well done, Blair. Well done. That will be our theme. Good luck. I hope there's plenty of jokes out there. I can't keep up with Facebook and YouTube.
You don't want to try to keep up with this app. If this is not a like a social.
No, this is like a video game / now you got to do things in real life situation.
It's a side quest.
It definitely worked for me.
It's a side quest. It's like wash your face. So I'm taking my vitamins. That's the one thing it's getting me to do. Because I don't wash my face enough, and I don't take my vitamins, but I take my vitamins on there, and now I actually do it. So
Yeah,
that's the
same.
only.
I did the same thing. I have like little reminders on my calendar. That was the way I kept track of like
Yeah.
things I wanted to keep doing. I've moved them over to the app now at this point because
Yeah.
this is way more. I don't get any points on the calendar for the things I want to do every day.
Right.
I'm ready to search Lego jokes. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do
Do
it.
it, do it, do it, do it. Like the special gift is a Lego Forrest Gump. I'm sure at some point they did do it. No, it's probably after. They've now started doing like way more
Why is it getting
themed.
darker outside?
Yeah, I noticed that. I didn't want to say anything.
I didn't want to say anything.
Contrast.
It
I
looks
don't say
like
anything, your contrast is getting more intense.
it's the sun has gone like behind all of the clouds now, not just a cloud.
It went by the big cloud of the earth.
What is happening? And last night, Justin, so like the all the planets were out last night. Like
that's right.
Like,
yeah.
And Justin wants me to come outside to look at the planets, and I'm like, honey, it's 8 degrees outside. I'm not coming outside. And he's like, but it's like once every 1,000 years that it's like this. And I'm like, I don't care. And I kept going, why is this so important to you? He's like, it's not. I'm like, then why have you brought it up again? He keeps coming back and going, but I mean, you really should come see this. I'm like, do I have to? I am cozy on the couch. I finally did get up and go see it. It was pretty, which was interesting though, because like 2 minutes later, the clouds covered it up. It was like, so luckily I got up when I did, but
yeah,
like, I mean, but also I was like, I don't want to. I don't. I was like, I don't care.
Yeah, like it is pretty cool and exciting, but also like unless you're like really looking through like a telescope, it's like look at the dots in the sky.
Well, I mean, out here though, because it's so dark.
Oh, I bet. Yeah,
you know,
but you can see it really well.
It was very striking, but it was also just 3 more
Cold.
dots in the sky.
Cold. Let me go back to it's cold. Do you, Kitty? Oh my God, this cat. Are you waiting for your chance to go through? Kitty, you're gonna wait 10 more minutes. I know. Oh my God, she's so stinking cute. The two of them, they're still not. She's getting better. She hops up some bed. Okay, so when my vacuum, my like little robotic vacuum that was Brian's that I've now adopted and made my own, and I named it Drogo. When Drogo's out is when she wants to like jump up in bed and just sit at the very edge of the bed, safely as far away from him as possible, but still near enough for safety. Yeah. But she's getting there. Kitty, you're so tough. 2 minutes warning to joke corner. 2-minute warning. We're gonna do Lego jokes today. Lego jokes.
Lego.
Dead cat Lego jokes. Dead cat room. March deeper inside. Okay.
Oh. Okay, I don't have 3 cats. I have my daughter has 3 cats, and they live in my house. She has got a dog. Yeah.
Does Drogo have horns? No, but I have that Drogo goes back to like a little cave-looking thing every day, and I've genuinely considered gluing on like faux rocks to make it look more like a cave. I know. Yeah. I'm like, I want to figure out how to do it that I could get them off in case I change my mind about the aesthetic.
Well, I think you could just build a flat.
Yeah. Make a little cave for it to go into every day.
Just a flat.
A little cabinet.
I don't know how else to call it, a flat.
Yeah, like a little
like theater, like a theater flat.
And then paint it. And that'll look way cooler than what's there right now, which is like, and then, and put a little sign over it that says Drogo. Drogo's cave. My little dry. He's been having a time lately. I know the Valentine's Day. Oh my God, this box of chocolate for Lego is so freaking cool. Like, I've considered my birthday present being Legos to myself as partial to get the free gift, but also I think I can figure out how to make it myself because I was looking at the parts and pieces. That's where we've headed into, guys. Into building our own mocks. It's not good. It's not a good place we're heading to. It's dangerous. I'm quickly running out of shelf space. There's nowhere for this stuff to go.
I have I'm going to do February 8th for the market for candles.
Yay.
I went through and I switched out all my candles, all the mugs this week. I went and put all the things that are fall and Christmas that I didn't get used and put those into a bin and took out all the things that are spring, because I have like a rotation of 4 bins right now. That's like,
right. Oh, right.
because I buy throughout the year. But I'm going to make all my Valentine's, and then I'm going to take the rest of February off still because it's just too cold. But I'll do, but I need to do it. That is quickly approaching, and I haven't done it.
I have an idea. What if you put the steps on the Finch and then you get points for it?
I have not. That means, David, I have also not mailed your candle because I melted it down because I wanted to fix it, and I haven't fixed it. I melted it down, and then the next day the cat got sick. And then I have not done any of those things. But I also realized, like, I want to make a new sign. I need to do that. Like that needs to, like, it's not going to do itself. And Pumpkin and Pip aren't going to do it for me, so I guess I'm on it.
Oh, all right, guys. Joke corner. Put your joke put the word joke real big so that I see it. Put the full joke, the lead up and the solution to the joke all in one comment so I can find it. You can see Blair already did that. Bonus points for Lego jokes. I love Legos. Natalie loves puns. I love one-liners. Bonus points for doing either of those things.
I don't think I've ever Legoed. Like, I mean,
really?
I have sat there with a child and built a random little house with the big Legos.
Yeah.
Like, only big Legos. But I've never actually done anything with Legos.
Okay.
I don't.
As an adult doing it, like, it started as a sentimentality because as a child, I didn't have anybody to talk to. So I would play with Legos in my room. But as an adult, like, they wind up putting all these Easter eggs in while you're building. So, like, something related, and also there'll be like a clever way of they built something. You're like, oh wow, that's genius how you built this. That's like half the fun of it. It's like, as you're building, you discover all these things. It's ridiculous.
I didn't do it as a child at all. My cousin was really, really into it, but we just we didn't have them in our house.
Yeah. This is who I talk to. Like, at the end of the day, as a kid, as an only child, I would go, parents don't want to hang out anymore. So you go in your room and play. And I wound up playing Legos, which is just building. I had the Robin Hood ones. Those were mine. All right. Which is why I like the Harry Potter ones, I think. All right, here we go. Joke corner. Okay. Baby Roach, which I read as Baby Ranch, and I could not figure that out. Baby Roach. What happens if we get sprayed with Raid? Answer, Papa Roach. Suffocation, no breathing. I knew it was going there.
I didn't see that coming at all.
David Faith. Oh, wait, I did this thing. Oh, let's do this show. David Faith. Dad, what's leather made from? Dad, hide. Kid, what? Dad, hide. A cow's outside. Kid, I'm afraid of a cow.
I think it's a question mark. Remember, hide, the cow's outside. My dad used to say that. Hide, the cow's outside.
Desiree.
Because I'm not afraid of a cow, Tara.
Oh, I'm not afraid of a cow. Oh, got it. I'm not afraid of a cow. Sorry, it's so small. I can't make this bigger like I can on my normal thing.
Oh.
Yeah, like there's no making the words bigger. Desiree, what's a Lego architect's favorite song?
Brick House.
That's good. Another brick in the wall. Another brick in the wall. I don't want you. Advice. Oh, now David's giving advice. This is advice corner. Stop being an asshole. There. Now I'm your life coach.
I'll work on it.
I'm
working on it.
David, I've ordered some German food over the internet. The sauerkraut has arrived, but the worst is yet to come. Desiree, why don't Lego people like going to the beach?
Because the sand gets in weird places.
It's weird and it's coarse. Oh, they're afraid of getting their feet blocked with sand.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's a very logistical issue. The little feet with the little open parts, and then you get a blind, and you can't go on the Lego. Anyways. Oh, what's a minifigure's favorite game?
I don't know.
Brick tac toe.
Okay. Okay.
I almost wanted to recently a gift with purchase. Never mind. Never mind. It was a tic tac toe board. Anyways, shout out to my grandma. That's the only way she can hear me.
I am living that life.
That's excellent. What's a minifigure's favorite breakfast?
Don't know.
Breakfast cereal.
I was gonna say, but you already said breakfast. It was favorite breakfast cereal, so you was like, you can't say breakfast now.
Oh, why don't minifigures tell dad jokes?
Why?
They're afraid of being too blocky.
Okay. No,
What do you call? What do you call a Lego minifigure comedian?
I don't know.
A brick up artist.
Brick up artist.
David, James Bond wasn't even a good secret agent. Someone managed to film everything he did. Excellent. Ben, the worst slogan ever. Lego my ego. Lego waffles would be terrible. I bet you they did make Lego waffles at one point when Stranger Things was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
What's a Lego builder's favorite exercise?
Don't know.
Building blocks. Your face.
Oh, okay.
How do Lego builders deal with stress?
Building blocks.
They take it one brick at a
One
time.
brick at a time.
Hey, welcome.
I probably actually could have gotten that one. I was just so upset up with the previous one.
You know, some words work really well in a lot of parameters. Like I firmly believe the word meow works in every song. Like, or you can work the word puppy into every song. Like, I don't know why, but puppy is a great word for like every song. Brick doesn't do well with jokes. Is what I'm gonna say. It doesn't slide into jokes as easily as some other like a pumpkin works easier. Where do Lego construction workers go for lunch?
The brick house. They get there's some like pizza that's brick they get the brick. I don't know where
The brick wait the Bricknick area.
no
No. Listen, it's not your fault. It's our fault for picking Lego. But now we're just.
I said dead cat. You guys.
Joke Corner, we discover what jokes work and what jokes don't. What topics work well.
This is still better than the time we did otters.
Oh my god. There was the worst one ever, and I can't remember what it was. It was like I thought it was gonna be such a great I think it was like mom jokes or something. That was gonna be so great. And it was one of the worst joke corners we ever had. Oh my god. There were no jokes out there. Why did the Lego builder bring a ladder to bed?
He had high hopes for good dreams, starting the day off on a high note. No. Get a leg up, a step up on bricks.
Because he was working on his dream building.
Bring a hammer then. What are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna ladder for?
Why was the Lego house so expensive?
Because it's got big bricks there.
Because it was built
Go.
brick by brick.
As opposed to the other houses.
What were you gonna say?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna do one more. Why was the Lego house? Nope, did that one right. Putting it up there. What did the Lego architect say when his project collapsed?
We'll have to start over brick by brick. Someone get me a ladder so I can build my dream.
Time to break and start over. Oh my God, we made a discovery. Legos are more fun to play with than to make jokes about. Oh goodness. Oh, guys, thank you so much for joining us for this live stream. We will see you again next week. Maybe the duck will be gone. I think we're getting close to duck gonelessness.
Is the duck in my forehead right now? It is for me, or does it need to be?
Wait, I would.
Whose does it need? The duck is in my.
We'll see you guys next week, same time, same da-da-da-da-da. And yeah, that's kind of all that's report today. Thank you so much.
Bye. Goodbye now. Goodbye.